The first fixture of the year 2026 in the Premier League all ended up in a draw. All ended up in a draw. What an interesting way to start the year. Good news for Arsenal. Arsenal are now 4 points clear of the table with them beating Aston Villa 4 goals to 1, and Manchester City being held by a 0-0 draw by Sunderland. Arsenal are now 4 points clear of Manchester City and 6 points clear of Aston Villa. Very, very interesting results for Arsenal. Very, very huge results for Arsenal. There are also interesting results that took place in the match week 19. The match week 19 was full of draws. They played draw tire for that. Plenty draws, I tell you. We have Crystal Palace versus Fulham, who ended up in a 1-1 draw. Liverpool versus Leeds, which ended up in a 0-0 draw. We also have Brentford versus Tottenham Hotspur, which ended up in a 0-0 draw also. We have Burnley versus Newcastle. Newcastle beating Burnley 3 goals to 1. Newcastle away from home beating Burnley 3 goals to 1. Very interesting result. Chelsea versus Bournemouth ended up in a 2-2 draw. Very poor results for Chelsea. Very, very poor results for Chelsea. Nottingham Forest being whooped at home by Everton 2 goals to 0. I think Nottingham Forest should have done better. They should have done better. West Ham versus Brighton ended up in a 2-2 draw. Interesting results. And then we have Manchester City being held at home in a 1-1 draw by Wolves. I think Manchester United should have done better in that encounter. Very interesting results in the match week 19. You can tell us in the comment section who you feel your player of that week is. And mind you, the match week 20 is just by the corner. It's just by the corner because it's the weekend, yeah. So it's just by the corner. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the Premier League.